Keith Miller, author Keith Miller, and director Terrance Daye are the Black men, let me make that clear, creative forces behind the Pritty, the animation, which is a 20-minute animated short that reimagines the typical queer coming-of-age story by replacing Black trauma with Black joy and discovery through the lens of an intentional Black experience.
What?
Yeah. Yep. Pritty. Spelled Pritty. Yeah. Based out of a character from, I believe, Kevin Miller's roots, Savannah, Georgia. They kickstarted the whole situation. They initially, the two were going to do a live action film about the story. Kevin Miller is the original author, and then he connected with Terrance Daye, and the pandemic got in the way of doing the live action. So then they went to Kickstarter and decided that they would move forward with an animated short of this of the story, and they were looking to get $50,000. And B. Walt, they were able to acquire $114,000, over $114,000 for the project. So, again, a lot of diversity in this episode right here of Black as Fuck on this Monday. Yes, it is. What are your thoughts on Pritty?
I don't know enough about it to make any kind of to talk about it, but I mean, diversity is good, right? So I'm with it. I mean, I don't know. I mean, the description you gave just sounded like it was very corporate speak in the sense that it didn't tell me nothing. So I'm gonna have to go back and look.
Well,
I'm gonna have to go read it on my own because.
Like I said, Kevin Miller's the author. He writ the original story over a decade ago. It was a novel, but it was never published. Daye went to Morehouse College. He's an alum from there, and that's where I would say that's where they met, and then they connected. And this is a quote from Kevin Miller, the author himself. For young people in this world to see themselves as possible and represented, and Black culture as the center, not the side, not as the verb of a white experience.
Okay.
It becomes a powerful moment where people are then engaged in a universal conversation on what Black identity is and what it means to be a person of color. He also goes on to say, but also what is queer, what is queer when you don't name it? Is there anything different between me and you when you see these young men and their community on the screen? The reality is no, there is no difference. And that's from Kevin Miller himself.
Now that helped a little bit. I'm still gonna have to go read it. I'm with it though. I mean, I really enjoyed what was that one movie? Moonlight.
Right. That's, I mean,
you know, they tried to do that, but there was issue there. I mean, like that kid went through a lot of shit. So from what I know about writing stories, there's gotta be, it can't just be smooth sailing. There's gotta be issues dealt with. There's gotta be things discussed. There's gotta be hurdles. There's gotta be problems that a Black queer person would go through. So I'm hoping they would shed light on that kind of stuff, but it seems like they will. So I'll watch it.
Well, I checked out the Kickstarter a little bit, and they talk about the main character is there was a scene moment specifically where he's at the pool. He's he's sort of self-conscious about his body and just being around people and being in the pool and stuff like that. He's there with his older brother, who is, from what I could gather, heterosexual, more the athletic type, more the quote unquote alpha male main character type. So there's all this sort of insecurity with that as well. and that's where that's a bit of a jump off point for where things are, for the story. I mean, listen, I'm gonna definitely check it out. I think from a production standpoint, the fact that they were able to acquire double the amount of money is, I'm always interested in how someone gets that done in terms of their process, what they had to go through. So to me, they've already won in a certain phase. They just need to, finish the job with the execution, see it all the way through. I'm gonna check it out.